Hello, my name is David Malin, and I'm the instructor for Computer Science E1, Understanding Computers and the Internet at Harvard University's Extension School. You're watching one of our videos of the week. For more such videos or information about this course, visit us on the web at computerscience1.org. Enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Dan Armendariz, a TA for Computer Science E1, and in this video I'm going to be talking about browser wars. Now, if you're a Windows user, you probably use Internet Explorer to browse the web. One of the things that you may not realize is that you actually have a choice when it comes to using browsers. For example, there is Mozilla, there's Firefox, there's Opera, among others. And if you're a Mac user, you probably use Safari or Camino or Firefox, or among others. Today we're just going to be talking about the PC side of things, the Windows side of things. Now, there are a variety of reasons why you may want to switch from Internet Explorer to a different browser. Certainly, Firefox has tabbed browsing, skins, extensions, it's better standards compliant, among other reasons. And actually, right now, there is a large movement to get rid of Internet Explorer. One such website is Kill Bill's browser. Another one is ExplorerDestroy.com. These websites aim to get rid of Internet Explorer for one reason or another. For right now, let's just take a look at Firefox. Some of you may not have seen tabbed browsing. So right here you can see that I've just loaded up my home page, but let's just say we need to find something on the internet, so we'll go to google.com. Now let's say I need to search for puppies, because my sister wants a puppy for Christmas, for example. Now I can Google search for puppies, but then I can say, well, maybe at the same time I want to search for something else. If you go up here to the File menu, you can click on New Tab. And what it does is it actually creates another space for you to browse the web without actually opening another window. You may notice here that there's only one window, but I have 3 tabs open. So this means that I can go to 3 different websites in this one window. And it actually reduces clutter. You may prefer it over having Internet Explorer and using multiple windows at once. So, okay, let's say I searched for puppies in Google. But I want to compare maybe to see what kind of puppies eBay has. So I go to eBay in this particular instance and search for puppies. Now, this is helpful because with tabs, I can compare the results of one website with the results of the other website without having to switch windows. Some people prefer this method over having the different windows, like I said. There are some other things that Firefox has that Internet Explorer doesn't, and that is standards compliancy. If you're a web developer, what you want to do is try to create a web page that looks the same across every web browser, across every platform. So a web page that looks the same in Internet Explorer on Windows, you want to look the same as Safari on Mac OS X, Mozilla on Linux, a number of other ones. You want them all to look the same. If a browser is not standards compliant, you may actually have a hard time trying to get everything to look right on every browser. There exists a test that tests subtle nuances of this particular thing, and it's called the ACID2 test. You can actually try it at home if you would like on your particular web browser. But right now I have what the ACID2 test should produce. It should produce a smiling happy face. Now, this is what it would look like if you performed the ACID2 test on your Safari web browser on your Mac OS X machine. Let's say you were using Internet Explorer on Windows. Well, you get this mess. This doesn't look anything like what it's supposed to. And this is because Internet Explorer 6 actually just is not standard compliant very much at all. Firefox also doesn't do the best job with the ACID2 test, but it does a much better job of showing the face than this goopy mess. So Firefox does a bit better job with standards compliancy, and I believe that they are working towards making it better. So as you can see through the ACID2 test, the web browsers can show the same code, the same web page very, very differently between them. And this is actually a very bad thing. This goes back to the reason why Kill Bill's browser and Explorer Destroyer are trying to get rid of Internet Explorer, because it's not standards compliant. And it creates a huge mess for those of us who are trying to create decent web pages that are viewable across every web browser. Now, another reason that people want to get rid of Internet Explorer is because people consider it to be less secure. It supports a technology called ActiveX, which can actually allow malicious programs to be run on your computer. It depends on the exploits. There are particular ActiveX controls that do not actually do anything malicious to your computer, of course. But because of what some consider to be an inherently insecure architecture, Firefox people tend to prefer over Internet Explorer. Beyond ActiveX controls, Internet Explorer seems to be targeted by a number of exploits. Some of the exploits used against Internet Explorer include ActiveX controls, scalable vector graphics, and even what many of us consider to be innocuous, an image file, a JPEG file from the Internet could potentially crash Internet Explorer and cause malicious software to be run onto your computer. However, this doesn't stop very many people from using Internet Explorer. While we do have a choice of Internet browsers, you may want to take a look at some of the other ones just to see what fits your personality best. Firefox with its tabs browsing, Internet Explorer and its popularity on the Internet. Some of these may be reasons for you to try one over the other.